afternoon from my couch. I have been working all day, which is why I have my blue light glasses on. I wanted to give you a little bit of a bump date. Whenever I wear a tight shirt, this baby girl she just pops. So I wanted to show you. I wanted to come over here so you can see in the lighting. Look at this baby. I am wearing maternity pants and a maternity shirt. So whenever I wear maternity stuff, I feel like it just like accentuates the bump even more. And she is just like showing so beautifully today. We are 26 weeks and 2 days, and I'm just so happy. I feel like she just looks so cute. Like, she's just adorable. I love it. I think with Tristan, whenever I was this big, I was a little bit further. I feel like he gained the most weight like right at the end of pregnancy, and then I just like, boom, I just like popped. So I'm kind of anticipating the same thing with her, to be honest with you, because I feel like we've had like a steady growth, and now all of a sudden, like getting closer, she is just like popping. Like, look at that, look at her. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And she is strong. She is kicking. Like, when she kicks, like I'll hold my phone, I just like rest it right here, and she'll like kick me, and my phone and everything will like jump up because she's just so strong. I'm just so proud of her. I convinced Manny to build our little shelf
You
when he
didn't
got
convince
home.
me. You asked if I could do it. I had no problem helping. Like, why is it convincing? No, I have no problem helping.
Okay, I got Manny
like a bad guy. I'm gonna keep cutting you off. You sound like a bad guy.
No,
Yeah.
that's not what I meant. Okay,
What you mean?
Manny volunteered to build this for me. Is that better?
No, you asked me, hey, could you help me build today? I'm like, of course. There was no
Okay,
volunteer.
Manny built this today. And it's gonna be what we use as her clothes storage. So her clothes are gonna be kind of like in these little baskets and in this little basket down here. I do want to take one of these baskets back. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but they are definitely different colors. I like the like darker brown. This is a more blonde brown, but they are the same basket. They're just different colors. So, but anyway, I bought these little inserts to make the top shelf a 4 shelf instead of just the 2 box shelves, and I bought these so that we can like put her clothes and diapers and things like that. So this is basically going to be like her like dresser, changing station kind of thing, and then possibly putting her changing table or her changing pad on top of it. If not, it'll go on our dresser or we'll just change her on the bed. But this is going to be her little dresser whenever she's in our room, and then whenever we change her over to her room, it will either go here under the TV. Instead of having her clothes and diapers and everything in it, it'll have toys and books and things like that, because we do have another dresser for her. It's just in the closet and not built yet. And I think that dresser is going to go here along this wall. That'll be her like changing table, and it'll have her clothes in it and all of those things. But then this will be her toy caddy kind of thing. But yeah, I really love it. I think it's coming together nicely. It's like one little piece of the puzzle coming together at a time. Obviously this is not going to stay in here. It's going to go back into our room whenever she is born. But for now, since she's not here yet and it's another piece of furniture and it kind of just makes it a little bit bulky in the room, we're gonna leave it here, but we fully intend to bring it back into the room whenever she's born. Good morning and happy Sunday. We are going to be in the baby's room today because we have decided we are gonna go ahead and get some paint swatches and try them out on the walls to see how we like it. But I want to get 2 different types of paint. I wanna get a pink paint, which is gonna be on this wall where the crib is gonna be, and then I wanna get like a white paint, which is gonna be the rest of the walls in the room. So we do have quite a bit of painting that we need to do in this room, but we'll get there when we get there. But Manny and I decided, you know, let's go ahead, it's a Sunday, just get the paint swatches, do a little square, figure out what we like best. That way we can go ahead and purchase it and slowly but surely get this baby room going. You know what I mean? All right, I made it back from Lowe's. I had to put my belly band on as soon as we got here, which is why I'm changed. But the colors that we got are Sweet Pastel, Gilman Rose, and Warm Milk from, I think this is Sherwin-Williams. First, we started off with this one, and we were gonna do the 3 colors, the 3 walls this color and 1 wall this color, but I realized that was like a lot of pink. So then Manny found this, it's called Warm Milk, and the 3 walls will be this one, and then the 1 accent wall will be this color. I really, really like the accent color. If we need to go a slight bit like paler pink, we can do that too, but I wanted to get something that had more of a contrast to see how it would look, because she does have a white crib and a lot of her furniture in there is going to be white. So I wanted to make sure her room still felt like cozy rather than like sterile. So I don't plan on painting the whole room today. Obviously we still have a lot left to do in there, but I do want to go ahead and paint the swatches so I can see how I feel about these colors. I'm just gonna do these 2, which is the Warm Milk and the Gilman Rose. I'm gonna do this one on the back wall where her crib's gonna go, and then these are gonna be the other 3 walls. So first I gotta get everything off the walls, and I've got to start sorting through the boxes that are in there because, oh my gosh, there's a lot of boxes. I also didn't get to show you the baby shower decorations, and that is coming up this weekend, so I figured we could look at those too while we're in there because they're in the baby's room as well. So let's go look at those first. As far as the baby shower goes, it is everything in this box beside me and this bag. So this is everything that I kept from our wedding. All of the florals that we had at our wedding was all artificial flowers, so I kept a lot of them, and I figured I could just use whatever I can for decorations for the shower. But to start with, I told you a little while ago we went to Bath & Body Works and got the prizes for the games. I think there are 5 or 6 games. So if you win a game, you will get a champagne toast, hand sanitizer, and this lovely rain scent from Bath & Body Works. These 2 are like the standard gifts that we're gonna give. Just gonna put them in like a cute little basket or a cute little bag with like white paper. So I've got 6 of these or 5 of these or something like that. And then there's gonna be a diaper raffle. So you bring a diaper to be entered into the raffle, and then if you win, you will get aromatherapy lavender sleep lotion. You'll get the lavender and vanilla, I think this is shower aromatherapy. It's shower steamers. And then you'll also get the champagne toast hand sanitizer. So this is for the diaper raffle. So everything is going to be Bath & Body Works. I think we may have the kids join in on a game on eating like baby food maybe, which would be so funny. And if we do that, I'll probably just end up giving them cash, because how do you motivate children? Cash. Then I just have like some linen tablecloths. So I've got 2 of each, 2 black, 2 white tablecloths, and these will just go obviously wherever needed on the tables. I already went over this. So this is literally just like extra decorations from the wedding that we had back in 2018, and they've just literally been sitting in a closet. So I'm gonna bring them, see if we can use them. If not, whatever. These are all of my games that I have. This little set was so perfect because it literally came with all the games that I wanted, and it had all of the things printed out, even down to the little paper clips. This is for the game Don't Say Baby. So whenever you walk into a baby shower, you get pinned, and then it is your job not to say the word baby for the rest of the baby shower. And if you hear someone saying baby, you can take their clothespin, and then the person with the most clothespins at the end of the shower gets a prize. And that came with the little clothespin, I guess, setup, if you want to call it. And then there are paper games. So I didn't want too many like sit down paper games. I didn't want it to be too like formal, but there is a Baby's Price is Right. There's a word search. There's a Guess Who mommy or daddy version. Baby descriptions, which is like what you think the baby's gonna look like when they're gonna be born. And the last one is Baby Bingo. As I open my gifts, you check off what you wrote in for Baby Bingo, and then if you get bingo, you win a prize. Those are gonna be the 5 games that we have and the prizes that we have. This kit even came with little mini pencils, which is like, it literally came with everything you need to just set up and go. My baby shower is like tea party themed, like it's like flowers and tea parties, so the flowers were perfect theme. So this is all Amazon purchased items for the shower. This box right here is my standard party planning box, if you will. I have regular items that I keep on hand. Like I have uplights, and I have like disco lights and these little leaves. Those are things that I had already previously purchased that I'm probably going to be using for the baby shower as well. But all of the things that I'm going over right now are the things that I've specifically purchased for the baby shower. So I do have, which I don't know if I'm gonna end up using or not, because this would be like a cute keepsake maybe. Again, I just don't know if I'm gonna end up using it and keeping it. It is like a signature frame, so you can like write messages and stuff. This is like your guest book basically for the baby shower. And I don't know if I'm gonna return this or not. I bought it because I thought it was really cute, but then afterwards it's kind of like, okay, we can put it in her nursery while she's baby, but then what do we do with it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to think practical. I also got this big stack of serving platters. So this has serving trays. It's got the tiered trays that you can build because this is going to be, again, like a tea party kind of setting. So we're gonna have like little mini sandwiches, we're gonna have cupcakes, we're gonna have macaroons, you know, like finger foods type thing. So I wanted to get this so that we could have a cute little serving place for it. And like I said, this does have like the 3-tiered system, so I thought that would be perfect. These are table runners. They're like a mauve pink table runner. So my vision for this is that this will run down the center of the table. This will run down the center with the eucalyptus that I already had over the tablecloths, and then that will be kind of like our setting. And then what I have is little mini candles that you are just battery operated. And then my sister bought some candles too. So we'll just have candles spread through the center of the table with the mauve pink, the white tablecloth, the eucalyptus, and it should be pretty. It should be really, really pretty. I did that kind of setup for Thanksgiving and it turned out really pretty. And I did get some baby's breath. So we're also gonna do a backdrop with like arched backdrops. And with that, we're doing a little bit of balloons, but mostly it's going to be like a clean sheet and flowers. I don't know how to describe it. I'll pop in a picture of what I'm thinking, but I got some individual baby's breath. So these can either like lay on the table or they can be incorporated to the background. I did get some random stems. These again are for 1, decoration, and 2, the background. I don't know if we're gonna end up using these. If we don't end up using them, the good thing is they're from Amazon, so I can go ahead and return them, but I wanted to just have them just in case we needed them rather than need them and not have them. I did get some more palm grass. These are actually the same palm grass that I have in my living room and in my dining room. So when we're done with the baby shower, they will just go to more decorations around the house because I think they're really pretty. I also got some single roses. So these are single, like you just slide them in wherever you want them to go and then they stick out like that. Really pretty soft pink, baby pink roses. I got pearl toothpicks. These are for the finger foods. I got these little napkins. Hello, sweet baby. I thought that was so cute. These will probably go on the sweets table. I got another runner of the same color. They're just about the same color. I got another runner just in case we needed it at like the dessert table or something. So 3 total runners. Then I got tons of these, I forget what they're called, but these kind of flowers that hang. So these are gonna go on the background as well. And then they're also gonna be kind of decoration throughout. The last couple of things. So this is for obvious reasons. It's a fondue station. So this is gonna be kind of like part of our sweets table. And then lastly, we have the favors for everybody that comes. So since it is like a tea party theme, I thought it would be so cute to give like tea trinkets. You guys know I'm a big tea drinker. If you don't know, I love tea. It's very fitting for me, but what it is, a little tea infuser. So this is like for loose leaf tea. You can put it in here and then it comes with like a teaspoon. And then it says thank you with like the little card. And it's got the little sachet bag, I think is what you call it, to put it all in. And that is gonna be the favors. So yeah, I mean, everything is pretty much put together. The only thing that we need for the day of is gonna be food. But I mean, everything else is pretty much good to go. Moving on to the decorations that I already had purchased and I keep in like my party box at home. So these are more for like when Tristan has a birthday party at home. I do like little disco lights. So that's what these are. So obviously we won't be using those at the baby shower. I do have these up lights, which are nice for just ambiance. And I think I might put these around the backdrop. So these will probably go. The tea lights I told you about are definitely gonna go. And I have a whole box of them. These are balloon stands, like balloon bouquets, so I know those won't be going. This is my other table runner, the ones that I used for Thanksgiving. I am gonna put these in here because they are mauve and pretty and they might be used on like the desserts table or something, so I'm gonna stick those in there. Streamers, obviously we won't be using. Tons of balloons. we won't be using. This pretty sequence thing we won't be using. And let's see. The rest is like black lights and balloons and party streamers, like literally birthday parties. Took a little break, but now I feel much better. I wanted to show you the colors. So these are the colors, and I'm in her room, so this is what it's going to look like in the natural light. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. So I'm gonna swatch the wall really quick. I'm gonna probably do like a pretty big square so that I can get like a good accurate representation of what it's gonna look like in this room, and then see it with the different lighting. But just up against like the walls and stuff, like I think we pick the perfect colors. Okay, obviously the first step is going to be just removing the decorations that we have in here. I think I'm just going to paint like this square right here and just see how I like it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
You recall when we were young, running from
a little bit like right here, just to see how they look together. What do you think?
Why don't you put right next to it, like
and I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind.
Alright, that's about 2 coats. I think that's good to just see what they look like together, right?
Yeah.
It's so hard to like see on camera, but it's like a very sheen, like shiny white right now. It won't be shiny like that in the other one because these are high gloss, and we may or may not get high gloss. But see the bottom here, this is dry, so it's got to dry in the middle still, but I think that these colors are perfect together. I think they're perfect. So I ended up getting another Leela birthing gown and postpartum gown, but this one is a tank top style. I'm really excited about this one. This one I thought would be better for postpartum because of the style of the dress itself. It's easier to get to for breastfeeding. It still has the low back. It's got ties in the back to make sure it fits snugly. It is the shorter of the Leela dresses, and it still opens in the front for fetal monitoring. So when the day comes, I have a couple of choices, either the blue one or this one, but I bought them specifically because I know labor can sometimes be messy, and so I wanted something to change into, whether it be the blue or this one, so that I could do postpartum as well. But I want to try it on and see how it fits. I wanted to show you, so this is what I mean by it opens in the front for full fetal monitoring. It's got like this slit right here and it opens up completely, but then it also has little ties so you can tie it so it doesn't just freely open by itself. So it ties down the side like this, and then you pull over the cover in the front so you are completely covered, no problem. So one thing I can tell about this one already is that I do not fit it. I originally got the normal size, and I definitely should have gotten the petite. It selected the petite for me, but I thought maybe the normal size would have been better because I don't know, but I do not fill it out right here. It is a little too big, and it feels like it could just like slip off at any moment. So this one would definitely be a postpartum, I'm thinking. The one thing about small businesses like this is that it's a little bit difficult to do returns and exchanges. So I'm gonna see what their policy is to see how the return policy is. But overall, I do love the gown. I love that it's a spaghetti strap. I love that it still has the buttons here, so I can do breastfeeding and I can do skin to skin time. It does have the low back, so if I need epidural or if I want to get back massages or whatever, it's got a low back still. It's got this tie to make sure it doesn't fall off. But one thing for sure I can tell is that it just has a lot of loose fabric, and it would have been nice if these would have been able to adjust maybe, or if I could like attach them somehow in the back, like a little button here just to make it feel a little bit more snug. Maybe I can get my mother-in-law to put a button on it for me, and if I can get a button here, I think it'll fit perfectly. Like then it will be perfect because I won't have this extra material down here. But I still love it though. Let me show you the whole thing. It still has like that flowiness to it, and I love the length of this one. I have heard that you get extremely hot in labor, so I wanted something a little more open and something that I could do an easier skin to skin with, and I think this kind of does that. I don't think I've shown you this yet, but I got this specific color because one, it matches the robe that I already have. So this is the robe that I got before, which matches the color of this gown perfectly. And I don't think I have shown you, but we did go ahead and purchase a swaddle that is the same color. I just wanted to take her newborn pictures with this. And then it comes with a little bow and it comes with a hat. So, you know, the first couple of pictures, I only had the robe at first, which was perfect and I loved it. But now since she had this one on sale, I was like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity for me to go ahead and grab a gown that's the same color. So now I'll be able to have the gown. She'll be in her swaddle with her little bow on, and I'll be able to have the robe if I want it, or just the gown. I will say that this robe, despite being a little too large, is so comfortable. Like, I feel like I could lounge in this. I keep saying robe. The robe as well. I do lounge in the robe, but the gown, I feel like I could just lounge in it. And I feel like now I have like a whole sleep set because I just use the robe randomly around the house. And now I have the gown that matches the robe. So like I have a whole sleep set I can use now. It's perfect.